Good morning, everyone. This morning I decided to do a video on ultrasonic cleaning. When I first got this cheap ultrasonic cleaner, I tried different stuff in it. I ran water in it, I ran alcohol in it, and I never really had much success with it. There was always this little like white residue that was left behind after every cleaning, and it was just kind of nasty. So through YouTube, I learned about Branson EC. Now this stuff is really awesome. It'll make all the difference in the world in your ultrasonic cleaning, and it really, almost every time I run something through the cleaner, I bring it out and I'm like, wow, look what that stuff did. Holy crap. So I always keep this on hand, and I always keep this on reserve because I don't want to run out. Um, Now, one thing that I had issues with is that there's really no rules as far as how often that you change your fluid. I've read the bottle. Um, Operating below the recommended concentrations, temperatures, and blah, blah, blah. Nobody really says how often to change it, so I wind up changing it between once a day and once a week, never more than a week. Um, I was changing it every day no matter what, but you go through a lot of Branson EC and the stuff's kind of expensive. Um, so I wind up just kind of seeing how it performs, and if I haven't changed it in a week and it's still doing good, I'll go ahead and change it anyway. All the sediment seems to really fall to the bottom, and when the cleaner's running, any particles that are in the water, they don't really get stirred up into the water. If you look in there, you'll see that the ultrasonic sound waves actually hold everything really stationary. So I have really good luck with my cleaner. I paid 60 bucks for this thing. A lot of people on YouTube, they really discourage the use of this inexpensive cleaner. Um, Supposedly it doesn't do such a good job, or I don't know. I have really good luck with mine. So anyway, this video is just going to be mixing the solution. The next video I'm actually going to do a demo of how well this thing works, because it really is the only thing that I have found to clean this crap off with ease. This is Chip Quick SMD 291. If I can get it in the camera there. That's actually my favorite flux, my most used flux. I love this stuff. But alcohol won't cut it. If you try to clean this up with alcohol, it just smears all over the place and makes a god-awful mess. So Branson EC, 30 seconds, it's spotless. So I'll do a demo of that in probably the next video, maybe the next video or two. So anyway, first thing is to get rid of the old crap. The solution in this cleaner is about, I don't know, a week old. And we're going to carry this out of here and dump it in the toilet. There we go. It's dumped in the toilet. All right, we have an empty ultrasonic cleaner. Now, I'm going to be filling this. I know, let me turn this other camera on so you might be able to see it. I know my line around the top of this cleaner is just about 1,500 milliliters. I haven't measured it in a while. I only measured it once. So we're going to add, my mixture here is going to be 1,500 milliliters. So I will fill this cleaner up just below my line with distilled water. Don't use anything other than distilled water. Okay, so now I have my 1,500 milliliters of water in here. The next step is to warm this up. I'm going to put our lid on it so I don't spill it. Also, this cleaner came with a basket. My experience was that the basket actually absorbed a lot of the ultrasonic power that this thing had. It cleans 100% different without that basket. So the boards that I clean are really not very big. So I don't need the basket. I just hold them in there, and I'll run like 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other side. And sometimes I'll flip it over to cover the spot that I was holding with my fingers. But so anyway, I've put 1,500 milliliters of distilled water in here. I'm going to plug it in and let this thing heat up to about 50 degrees Celsius before I add my solution. So I'm going for a 3% solution of Branson EC. Now, 1,500 milliliters of water, 3% of this is going to be 45 milliliters. So my measuring cup don't show 45. I'm just going to kind of get it a little below 50. So anyways, I'm going to plug this thing in and let it start heating up. I'll restart this video when this cleaner gets to 50, 55 Celsius. It is extremely slow. It'll take this thing like an hour to hit 50. So I am going to stop the video and let it heat up. And my next segment here is going to be adding the solution. Okay, we're back after, I guess it was only about 30 minutes. Our shop's open, so I'll have to make this as quick as I can because we're busy. So anyways, I'm realizing how bad I suck at this content creation stuff, and I've got a really long way to go on this channel. But anyways, that cleaner's hot enough for me to add solution to it. So let's get started. There's really nothing to it. I'm going to take some of this crap, dump it into one of these, and then dump it into that. So I got 1,500 milliliters of distilled water in the cleaner. I'm going to go for roughly 45 milliliters of Branson EC. It's okay if it's a tiny bit over. I don't go too far over. I typically add about 50. So we're going to dump that in our cleaner using my handy cardboard camera mount because I suck at content creation. That's it. No, that wasn't very hard for everybody still using alcohol and everything else. So I wait to stir it until I put my first piece in it. So I think it does pretty good mixing just sitting there because you can hear it kind of bubbling. And what I do whenever I take the first logic board I'm going to clean, I'll actually stick it in the water and stir the water. So my stir stick is actually a logic board. So that's it on the ultrasonic cleaner. Nothing to it. I'm going to do another video maybe later today on the way I use this machine because I don't just like put it in there, run it, and yank it out. There's a little bit of a drying process that I put it through just to make sure there's no leftover water. You definitely don't want to take a device that had a connector replacement and send it back with water damage. So you got to make absolutely sure that you put it through a good drying process when you're done. So I'll do another video on that, and hopefully these videos will get better. I'll do my best. So that's it for now. Have a good one.